Morning children of standard 5. Children, I am your science teacher Dr. Simara. Now today also I will show you the seed dispersal activity. It means I will show you the seeds and how it is happening in the environment. Just it will be clear. Okay. So you just look here. First of all, you see that several types of seeds I have taken. Okay, this is coconut and this is lotus seed and this is also the hairy seeds that is in your example dandelion and madar, and this is ladyfinger. Okay, now see you one by one how it happens. You see, first of all, this coconut. This coconut is how floating in water. You know that plant of coconut that is generally found near the seashore because this plant requires more water. Okay, so this can float, the seeds can float in water and that can move from one place to another. It is clear? So if this place is here, one place in one city near the seashore, the coconut is present, then the seed can move to the another city. Understood? And so their outer portion will be dipped inside that after the rotten stage, and that will grow to form a new plant. Okay, so this is known as seed dispersal through water. Clear? Another example also, you know, that is lotus. You look here, these are the seeds of lotus, and lotus seed is what? That is, you know, that floats also in water, but this seed is what? If I will dip the seed inside the water, you look here, and this can also move from one place to another place. So in the lotus case also, the aquatic plant, it can move from one place to another place through water. So what are the agent? What is the agent? Agent is water for aquatic plant. This is lotus seed and this is coconut. Understood? Okay. Now you come to the next plant, that is dispersal through wind. You see how these hairs appear in the seed. After the formation of the fruiting body, the hairs appear. It means these hairs helping in the movement of seed from one place to another place. Sometimes you will find in the environment surrounding you the hairy structure of seed that will move during the summer season. These days also you can see. So these hairs are helping the seed to move away from one place to another place. So this you can say that is the dispersal through wind. Here the medium is what? That is air. Agent is what? Air. So dispersal takes place through air, that is given in your book, that is in Madar. So it is clear to all of you? Now next you come to this very common fruit, that is ladyfinger. We use this as vegetables, but this whole is known as the fruit. This is fruiting body. So when it will mature in the plant, then they will burst out automatically themselves. And how you see, these seeds are arranged, and this is not totally dry, but after in the dry stage you can see how the seeds that will come one by one, and that can move from this parent plant to the another place. So that here is what this fruit that is showing that dispersal takes place in the bursting. Automatically that bursts from their fruiting body when it matures. Okay. So in this case also example is your pea plant, means pea pod of the pea is also showing this type of the arrangement of the seed. and that is showing the dispersal through the bursting or cracking of the fruit. Okay, you see, this is mango, and this mango contain only one seed, and it is very common, and these days this is the season also, and you like very much this, and after eating then seed is left, and these days you are at home, you can grow the seed in any pot, and you will find the place where you want to plant this, that can grown by you. So like that, man is responsible, that is for dispersal. How? If this is purchased in one city and that is carried from one city to another city, that will be thrown the seed, and the seed can grow in another city. So this way you can say that dispersal takes place in mango through man. And also the example is papaya and pumpkin, watermelon. These are the seeds that are agents for that, that is human being and animals. Clear to all of you? Okay, so this way these several types of the dispersal, and also these days mango is what, that is can be one place to another place by human being. Or how, if a person is buying mango from Patna, and if that is taken from this place to Delhi, then if the seed is thrown to place Delhi, the plant will grow there. So dispersal takes place by human being. Okay, so this way we can say that the different kinds of the seed that is showing to you, and this is the mode of dispersal, agents of dispersal, and I have shown you the seed, and it is clear. Now related to that, so many worksheet that is left, that is related to your book. So just now it will be continue. Okay.
Now, children, you have to see about value-based question that is in your book. You see that end of every chapter that is given value-based question. It means you have to think about, you are a student of science, and surrounding you, how can you develop the more and more betterment for the plantation, and also that is in your house, in your society, how can you develop more related to the plants or related to the safe environment. Okay, so you see here, Ria's neighbors went to Chennai for 20 days during summer vacation. Okay, they requested Ria's mother to take care of their plants in their absence. Okay, Ria and her mother took this responsibility happily. Okay, no any burden was that, means they water the plant, they can water the plant, that is enough to take care. They watered the plant regularly and shielded them from the heat of the sun during daytime. You will find sometimes it looks that if the plant is in open area and direct sun heat is falling on them, then a shield, a green cloth or made up of the jute, that is shielded surrounding that, so that the lowest amount of heat, or according to their condition, the heat requirement is given to the plant. When the neighbors returned home, they thanked Ria and her family for taking good care of their plant. Okay, so I think there is no confusion in this story, small. Then you have to solve the question. This time, children, you yourself solve the question and show to me. Okay. Then, after the end of this lesson, I will give you collectively all the question and answer so that will be with you always. Understood? You see what is first. In what ways Ria and her mother took care of plants? Very easy. You have to write yourself how they were carrying the plant. Okay. Second is state the qualities of Ria that are depicted by this situation. It means if the situation was not favorable, then how it was cared, and you have to say the qualities of Ria. What could have happened if Ria and her mother had not taken care their neighbor's plant? You very easily you can write if you will not care the plant, then what will happen? So I think this is clear to all of you. So you will see again. Next is your in your book, that is solve the crossword puzzle. Okay, you have to make this and draw in your notebook and you write the answer. First is given to you, that is here starting from this. Okay, number 1, and number 1 you count the number of the boxes, and what is here written? Across means these lines. Okay, number 1, 4 and 6 are across. So what is here? The process by which seed produces by a baby plant. What is known as? You have to write here. Okay, very simple. Important for plant growth. What is necessary for important for this fourth one you have to write. Number 6 is a young plant. Young plant. This is okay. So again you see, that is downward. Number 2, a plant that grows from a stem cutting. You see, these are the downward. Okay, these are number 3 is also in this condition. Number 5 is also. So very simple, a plant that grows from the stem cutting, you have to write. Number 4, number second you have to see how many boxes and what will be, you have to think the whole chapter. Third is store food for the baby plant. It means what is known as that store the food for the baby plant. I discussed and I have shown to you also. Okay. Next is lotus seed are dispersed by. How dispersed? Just now I discussed in front of you. So in this downward and across you have to write down. Then this will be learned by you. Understood? You always note down and learn it. Next is that write the ways of dispersal of seed in the following plants. Okay, that is also given in your book. Plant's name is Madar, Lotus, Castor, Beans, Mango, Water Lily. And ways, what is agent of dispersal of seed? Means you have to write here just in front of this, what are the agent of seed dispersal and ways of dispersal. Okay, the ways of dispersal, then you have to write that is agent. Suppose here it is given lotus. Dispersal, you have to write dispersal of seed by through water. And the agent is what? water. Understood? So all this you have to do in your homework. Clear? And I think this is the end of your lesson today. So in the next class, I will give you all the question together and I will take also the test so that what you have learned, I want to see. Clear? Thank you, my dear children.